And this is the 12th episode. If you remember in the last episode, Human Contact, which I think it aired yesterday from my point, but by the time this video comes out, it might have been like, I don't know, a few days ago or a week ago, because it takes a while for these news videos to be edited for some reason. So like I encountered my first two real human beings, and I was going to go take the tower in the next video. So that's what I'm going to do in this video for now. We've already gone farther away from the Great Plateau now, and the Great Plateau is like even big. So I think that's pretty impressive. So it's like we could have walked across the whole Great Plateau in the time that in one episode I just walked here. So anyways, I'll get to that during the tower. But something interesting that I discovered recently is that there's a new YouTuber who just started their channel called Tape on a Stick, and I guess you could say their channel variant is very unique, where they just kind of make reaction videos like most other people do, except it's like most of their reacting is just complaining about how bad things are. Of course, they do have a disclaimer at the beginning saying it's all satire, so it's like, it's fine with me, but still. Yeah, he made a video about the war between me and Unsmoothize. And if you don't know, because I haven't made a video about it yet, Unsmoothize actually made a really cringy gotcha life video about it, and he was explaining how he wanted a truce. So I guess that's okay. Okay in my book, Uns. So that means that the subscriber war is over, and if you didn't know, the whole entire subscriber war was like satire and like pre-planned from the beginning, so it's like it was all meant to be a big joke. And so yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I've already come close, and it's like lots of narration doesn't seem to be what you guys like, so I think it would be better if I just got into the thick of things. Hey look, they have bombs. It's like the special music that plays when an enemy, when you encounter an enemy. Bam! Up in flames. So now we just have to fly in and be like, hello dude, you want to have some fun? Because I have some fun for you. Oh. The broadsword is definitely a weapon that I want, since it's stronger than my good stuff. I could use this, get rid of the throwing spear, but that'd be good for long distance if I need it. So I'll just get rid of this. It's better to have metal tools mostly, but later in the game there's like thunderstorms, and that's going to make it so all metal is completely useless. So it's always good to have one or two wooden weapons on you just in case. So that red point on my map is actually a shrine that I saw on the other side. But we might get to that in the shrine hunting video that I said I'd do in episode 11. And if it sounds like I'm stuttering, that's just because, of course, none of this is planned and I'm just kind of losing focus. I'm focusing more on what's on the screen than the video. And I'm still not that good at walking while talking, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna have to That worked. The only reason I went after him is because I need the arrows. Anyways, I could climb up and try to glide out, which would probably be the better route. And even though there's no XP in this game, so going after these monsters makes no sense and it should be a waste of durability, it's still fun. Think you can shoot me? Yeah. It's like, he literally notices me when I'm right in front of him, and having a bow is not really that useful when the one you're attacking is in front of you. Well, that didn't work. You know what? I think I'm strong enough. Let's just charge him. Charge! Silence! What? You don't like it? Or you can go too. I need this updraft. Collect all my roast lights. I think it's already been like a third of a year since I started this playthrough. Usually I could have beaten a lot more if I was doing this standalone, because I've done it standalone before. So if you're wondering during these videos, it's like, sometimes I like to pretend that I don't know where things are for the viewer's pleasure, because I don't want to spoil anything if they don't want to explore with me. But I have played through this game many times before, and I know what a lot of the secrets are. And there's actually a few things left on the Great Plateau that I was leaving, just in case you guys want me to go back there. Or just in case we have to go back there for some story later on, even though we don't really have to much. Anyways, I think I've got all the stuff here, and it's time to carry on. Hey look, there's some cracked wall here. And you know what you can do with cracked wall? You can just place a little device right there. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And there's some treasure. Soldier spear is slightly better than my throwing spear. I guess I'll just do it. In this game, it's all about getting rid of what's not good and taking what's stronger. Even if it's not as good as a throwing weapon, it's still soldier spear is still quite nice to have because it does a little more damage. And in this game, you don't really throw your weapons that much unless you're good at strategically damaging weapons, and I'm not really that good at this game. Of course, since I've played through this game a couple of times, I know how to do things a little more efficiently. I'm still not that great at it. Anyways, time to get this tower and get the map data. And that way we won't be going through like blue grids on the map that you probably can't even see because it's really fuzzy on my camera. If you don't know, I didn't use screencast on my computer videos because it's like I only have a few of them and most of my videos are on the Switch. And I don't use screencast on the Switch because, of course, the only way to do that is to buy something that costs like 200, I don't remember. Something with the 2 in it, but it's like a lot of money. And I just checked before this video, and it costs way too much. But there's the tower. It's pretty. But now we have a travel gate. Time for the map data. I still don't get how getting my Sheikah Slate wet somehow gets map data, but I guess it's a system, you know? Now the map extracted. So you can just see the whole entire chunk just added in. Additional functionality? Wow! A Sheikah sensor, which will help you find shrines. Nice. So I guess... That's nice. So I guess if you follow the annoying beeping sound, then you're going to find shrines. Anyways, this is all that I said I was going to do in this video, so I'll see you in the next video. Just kidding. That'd be funny if I literally only did this for the whole video. But it's like, oh, just move. And the sound is going this way, so maybe there's another shrine around here. These look sparkly, and usually sparkly things give you stuff. Rock salt. It cannot be eaten in this form. You don't say. I don't think anyone wants to eat salt. Ooh, flint. A little bit of salt went down, but I don't know what they're useful anyways. I guess the most salt could do is maybe make like the meat skewers more effective when cooking with them. The sound definitely seems to be coming from this way. And later in the game, not every shrine is going to be like completely exposed like these early game ones are. But for now, it's still quite easy to just look around and find the shrines. Ridahi Shrine. So as I said in the last video, I'm going to be pinning these shrines so I can come back to them later, but until I have like a good solid amount of shrines, I'm not going to actually do any of them. So I could have like a whole shrine video. Hey look, it's another cracked surface. Which means that I should be able to take out one of these, just place it down, and some metallic chest this time. It's like simple traveler's bow. It's stronger than the BotW bow I'm using now, so I'll take it. And with that, I finally fully upgraded all of my weapons to the next tier. So now my weapons, all my bows are at least 5 points damage, which I think is pretty good. Another shrine? How many shrines are there? You would think that there's only the 4 shrines on the Great Plateau, and that there wouldn't be that many others since there's only 4 in the whole area. But that's just a joke. You know how many shrines there actually are? I think there's like 120? 120 shrines? And not even those 120 are enough to max out all your stats. You're still going to have like 3 empty slots unless you do a heart duplication glitch. Hey look! There's lots of bokoblins next to a lot of explosive barrels. That's a recipe for disaster, don't you think? Because at any time, someone could just, I don't know.
Yep.
And that's why you don't camp next to explosive things. Because if you do that, you're not going to be in a good place, are you?
Bye!
There we go. You see, these early areas are still going to have the same basic difficulty as later areas are going to be, except there's going to be lots of like bonuses that are going to make it a lot easier to advance. These Traveler's Claymores that I've collected, even though they're powerful, the broadswords are better because they're one-handed weapons allowing you to also have a shield. Or just take that. There's lots of other weapons here, and they're all on fire from the sad game end that all of the bokoblins went to. But what's the treasure? A boomerang. Nice. There's a cooking pot back there. That boomerang isn't really that good, because when you throw boomerangs, they do come back to you, and they don't break on contact, but they're still not really that great. A throwing spear, a torch, and a boga spear. So I guess you could have come back behind here first. Hey look, there's my bomb. It's just rolling in the water. Let's do it. Well, why don't we do some cooking? Because we haven't really done that much cooking in this game, other than making a single elixir. We have a lot of boko parts from all the farming we did in the plateau. What should we make? How about we throw some apples, shrooms, and herbs together. Just a whole bunch of different stuff. Ooh. That's a few more hearts than I ever need, but that's fine. And I think these hardy truffles are actually quite good. See? Full recovery plus 1 heart. It's really useful. I guess in a later game those would be even better, because the more empty hearts you have, the more it gets instantly filled from a full recovery. Spicy peppers will give you like spicy dishes, but it's like you don't really need that unless you're going to a cold area, and you're not going to be going anywhere cold anytime soon. But hey, Rushroom looks like it increases your speed, and it looks like we actually need some HP. So why not just have that? Yummy. Okay, so now we walk a little faster. Can't really tell that well, but still. Hey look, there's another real person over there on the other side of this river. But the river looks like it's deeper here than before, so I guess we'll be able to cross. I still wonder if there's another person who loves beetles as much as I do. If only there's a person who we might run into over here who loves beetles so much that he's named after them. Wouldn't that be amazing? I don't care about your little antics, stall goblins. I don't even know what they're called. I think they're called stall goblins. Oh no! Those red specks mean there's a blood moon. On the first night too. What are the chances? So when this blood moon happens, the screen's going to turn red, Zelda's going to cry for help, and then everything in this game's going to reset.
Link. Link. Be on your guard. Ganon's power grows. It rises to its peak under the hour of the blood moon.
Spooky.
By its glow, the aimless spirits of monsters slain in the name of the light return to flesh. Link, please be careful.
And that's what I'm worried about. If you remember in the previous videos, I was explaining about how when blood things happen, all the monsters that you've slain come back to life, and that's what it was. So let's get out of this fight. But hey, there's this stable I think they're talking about. Good evening, you don't see a lot of travelers. You know how peaceful it is around here? Sometimes you forget the world almost ended. But monsters are still wandering around, including Hyrule Castle. We'll need elixirs. Well, I've already made elixirs, but why don't we keep talking about it? You can make elixirs by mixing bugs and other creatures. Most of them are no good for healing you, but they can have a lot of unique effects, like increasing your speed, raising your temperature resistance, and you're impressed that I made this far without using elixirs. So she gives me a free elixir. Nice. Using a hasty elixir increases your speed, so use it to escape enemies. The recipe is a hightail lizard and monster parts. So usually I have like 10 on hand. How do you get monster parts? Do you like buy them off of hunters or something? And how do you make that money then? Because if you don't sell anything, you can't make the money for the parts. I guess you try to work it out. Hey look, this guy has a giant beetle on his back. I wonder what that means. His name is Beetle! His name is Beetles, and he likes beetles. He sells special stuff, and he likes, and he wants gemstones, because those sell for a lot. And, sure. You'd think he would want the beetles, but I guess not. I guess I've already sold a lot of my gemstones at the other shopkeep, but still. Wait, I could sell my old clothes. That's kind of weird. It's like, I guess if you want these, you can have them. I'm not going to need the old clothes anyways. I'm gonna keep the Nintendo Switch shirt since that's like special DLC stuff. But other than that, all the rest I don't know. I got. Thanks, Beetle. Actually, what is Beetle selling? Oh, now he wants my Beetle, don't you? You'll give me something special? A mighty elixir in exchange for a Beetle. Sure. Nice. Well, I have more beetles, so maybe he would want those. But anyways, I'll take the arrows since you can never have too many. I'll take the individual arrows because even though they cost a little more, I still want them. And I'll, I guess restless crickets will make a speed elixir, but they're hard to get your hands on. Hot-footed frogs also give speed boost effect, and octobloons like inflate. I guess I'll take like 2 of them. There we go. Thanks for the business. Maybe if I talk to him again, he'll trade me more. That'd be. Oh. So every day he'll ask me. These guys have an exclamation point next to their speech. Maybe that means they'll give me a quest. Misko's treasure. Christian, hang on. Buddy, what's your problem? You're incredibly rude. Treasure hunters, the greatest band of Misco. You're gonna give it all away. Sorry, I got carried away. We're busy here, dude. If you want something, talk to someone else. Pay no mind, dude. Just Misco's treasure? Oh no. I can't say they tried to throw him off. Why don't we just tell him? Maybe he'll leave us alone if we do. I mean, if we can't figure it out, there's no way someone like him would be able to. I'm offended. That's a good point. We're after nothing less than the treasure of Misco, the great bandit. Finding it would be an incredible riches, but I'm not about to give this some information of life for free. I'm no fool. That's the keen sense of the strongest treasure hunter in the world. No, not buying, no with that. No, great, Dak. It'd be 100 rupees to learn what we know. Truth is, if we steal, I get to scoop for 1,000 rupees. So what do you say? Sure. Hey, good deal. Way to go, Jack, you did it! 2 little twin steps off the little river. My cave rests above the river's source. Misco hidden location of the treasure, some kind of strange secret code. I heard this from a former dog walker of one of Misco's underlings' descendants and neighbors. Solid lead as any. Okay then. Just knowing someone with good intel like that, exactly what I expect from you, Doc. Huh. Interesting. Oh, 3 apples. I still have a speed up boost. So what was that right now? The 2 twins cross over the river at the starting point. Say. Huh. What's this river called? You can't zoom in enough to get a name. This one's called the Squabble River. It must be around here. And if Dueling Peaks is like 2 twin peaks, maybe these are 2 twin peaks too. Maybe I should try searching at the source, which would be right down there. So why don't I do that? But first, I'm probably going to get myself a horse. Because in this game, you can actually get horses. You're annoying, bat. Get out. You're also annoying, bat. Get out. I'm gonna sneak up on these dudes. My speed boost effect is going to go away soon, which is going to be annoying, but that's fine. As long as I get a horse today, I'll be fine. Because when you have a horse, you can go a lot faster without concern. So annoying. You literally defeat these dudes with the same lady. Come on, person. Don't you be scared. Gotcha, buddy. Feisty one. Well, this is just a wild horse. Never even near the horses run wild anymore. Maybe, I guess that's how they used to be in the real world a long time ago. But still. Come on, horsey. Good. Go, horsey. My horse looks like white chocolate, so I'm going to name him Coco. That's a typical name. Welcome to the stable. I deal with all things horse related. I haven't seen your face before. Yeah, I do know the stable system. Yeah. So the stable system is just that if you talk on the outside, you can register a horse, and if you talk on the inside, then you can sleep. Sure, this is the horse you want to register? Yes, please. It already has a 59% bond. We charge a registration fee, which gives you a saddle. Sure. Please enter a name. Just like I said before, I'm going to name him Coco. There we go. Want to name this horse Coco? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm sorry if the audio isn't doing so good, but it's like trying my best. Anywho, so now I've registered my horse, which means I'll always be able to get it at any time. I wonder who this guy is. Hino. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research, day and night, to find out the mystery of the blood moon. Blood moon? You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often, when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and the full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that have been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what's known as the blood moon. Why do the monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has answers to these questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, please come back to me. So, I was about to get some sleep so I can be rested for the research on the moon tonight. Blood moon? Tonight's moon will be a little smaller than yesterday's full moon. It's nice in some way, really. Anything else you want to ask? Goodbye. Spend so much time thinking about the moon, that's all I can talk about. Alrighty, you do you, man. What's this? What's going on with you? Have you lost something? Kakarika Village is ways north of here. If you're going to Dueling Peak Stable, you're not much fun. This is Dueling Peak Stable. Oh. You can usually find me at the stables, but if you can't wait, let's do a little business right here. Only carry the finest meats. Guaranteed top choice provisions or your rupees back. I'll buy some meat. Can't ever. Guess you could get meat by, like, hunting your own, game. But I can't do that. I mean, I could if I found something to hunt, but so far I'd rather just take a few of these. Take them all. Anything else you need? No, no thanks. Thanks for stopping by. There's a mazer. Now that I have those meats, I might do a little cooking. I'd like to introduce you to Robro's cooking show. If you take a single piece of raw meat and throw it into the cooking pot, you get a delicious meat skewer which heals for 2 hearts. But if you were to throw in that same one piece of raw meat, but this time with the most delicious rock salt, and throw that into the cooking pot, it's still only 2 hearts. Seriously? Expect that to be different. Maybe if you add even more salt to your delicious fine dining. No. Seriously? I swear salt actually added something. Huh. Well, there goes all my salt. Well, I guess we'll try some more fine dining by combining a mushroom, 2 apples, an acorn, and an herb. Let's see what this makes. Some delicious steamed mushrooms. Just like steaming mushrooms and plant leaves. Great. Anywho, we should probably get back on our journey and Actually, this video is already getting pretty long, so I guess, will Misko's treasure ever be revealed? Will we make it to Kakariko Village? Find out in the next episode of my first Breath of the Wild playthrough. If you want, in the comments, you can ask me, you can say where you want me to go next. Should I go straight to Kakariko? Should I hunt for Misko's treasure? Or should I do the shrine video right now? I only have 3 shrines to do, but still, I could do it. So, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.